All right, guys, still here on the bridge, getting ready to take off. And, it's funny, when I felt like in my spirit this morning, God told me to come to this spot. I knew I'd shoot a video. I'm still going to do some prayer time here to see if there's anything else He has for me here, and just ask Him to lead my day. Where's the next spot? Where can I journal? Where can I pray? And so I've only shot the video. Now I need to recenter. But it's funny, I come to this bridge because I've shot several videos on this bridge on both sides about a bridge of your life taking you to different stages, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, at Pastor's Pointers, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, of course, and Facebook. But I've talked about a lot of my videos in years past about the bridge of your life leading to the next place. And just like those runners right there, going to the next path, going into the next season, going into the next stage of the journey. And this represents that for me. And I think God's really going to use, I was saying a little bit in my previous video, but I think God's going to use this in my life right now as a catalyst, because I need to go through the pain. I need to go through the hurt, because somewhere in it is my purpose. And I just saw a video on that. I was saying this briefly in that other video too. You know how you see like an algorithm of God sending things through the universe to you to, like as a theme, or the algorithm knows what you've been going through, so it sends you those memes and everything else. Well, one of the ones that was sent to me today that I just listened to early in the morning was, God is going to use your pain. He's using it. He had to take you here. Yes, Satan maybe used it for a distraction to hurt you. God is using it for good. God is using it for you to grow, be honed by it, because He knows that you're going to help people in this place. And I feel like my breakthrough is coming. I feel like my season of abundance is coming. I feel like He's had to break off some of these chains. And Jen was just a great, she needed to be there. She served her purpose in my life, not for necessary relationship, but to teach me my flaws, to help me grow in areas, to develop strength. And so, she's my weight room, and I appreciate that. She represented stuff for me that, I'm still dealing with, right? And I'm not over with yet. So anyways, yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm seeing it through positive eyes, and hopefully there's some restoration there. Hopefully it can ride off with a happy ending, but probably not. I kind of thought I'd always end up being the bad guy in this anyways, and that's okay. I wasn't self-projecting that. You can't win with some people like that. But I'm not going to focus on her. I'm only focused right now on what God's doing and what He has to learn. And here's the other thing: let go of the outcome. Let go of the outcome. Don't try to control it. Prepare, but let God lead. And tomorrow, I'm gonna let God lead, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if she ends up messaging me or not. Right now, we're not talking, so it's been a few days. But that's a pattern. That's been a pattern. So this is just collecting data. But in the meantime, I really want to get recentered in God and just rebuild and just recenter. That's the biggest thing. And I know something good's gonna come out of this, I believe. All right, guys, shoot some videos across the island. Might have a closing thought on this. Try to keep this a little bit shorter today. And the rest of the next few videos, hopefully, are just things that God poured into me. I stopped along the way and shoot them today. That's my mission. Get centered with God, shoot some good content that can help you guys, and then we'll go from there. Yes, it's very relationship focused. When I get back on the grind, when I get back to California and to Tampa, back to the US, we'll go back more into things other than relationship. But relationships are a huge part for us, guys. And I think a lot of us are in that stuck mentality, probably because of a woman somewhere in our psyche, somewhere with something to do with family, friends, relationships. So, all right, thanks for listening, guys. I'll have a few more thoughts before I close out this day. So follow me for more on this journey. And check out these views here at Cloud 9. Give you the quick spin around. Love this. Hey guys, feel impressed on my spirit right now to tell you this is that person that you're waiting for to come back in your life, that person that you've been maybe doing no contact with, the person you've been praying for, maybe want to rekindle an old friendship, old relationship, whatever it may be. For me, for my instance with Jen right now, I felt in my spirit that God said, don't focus on the storm. Don't focus on the person. Don't focus on what they're doing. Focus on you and me and what I'm doing in your life right now. Stay present. Focus on you. Be a little self-focused right now so you can get filled, you can learn the lesson, and then eventually you can give it back out. But I think too often we get distracted by thinking, what are they doing? Checking their social media, seeing if they posted something. And I feel my spirit's like, forget that. Leave that be. Don't worry about that. Don't be outcome focused. Just love focused. Just focus on what I have for you today. Be still, listen to me, and focus on you and what I'm doing in your life. And you take your ownership of your life back in that sense, instead of always just catering into what other people think of you. It's none of our business, right? So those are my thoughts that I have for you today. On to the next spot. All right, here we came to one of the nice spots here in Shargal to overlook it. I don't have much time because I'm technically trespassing on private property. So I'll just say this, guys. So often it is not us, it's them. And I think as recovering codependents and people pleasers that are, reacting or loving people out of a trauma response and a broken magnet inside of us, a broken attachment, anxious attachment, which I'm recovering from. So often, as the Skillet song says, it's not me, it's you. And so often I think we try to fix us and try to fix the situation and try to control it and play the nice guy and try to love harder, when in actuality these people sometimes are just not capable of love. They are not capable of reciprocating what we have to give them. And then we can get possessive, we can get controlling, then we can get angry, we can get bitter, or not even angry or bitter. Sometimes we just get resentful, and then we lash out in that moment, and then of course then we're the bad guy, and then we're asking for forgiveness. And all along they probably owe us the apology, but we're giving the apology because we're genuine, because we want to fix it. And so I want to encourage you, and that's kind of what I'm coming out of too in this, is maybe we're not the problem. Yes, we have those issues. Yes, we need to work on those anxious attachment and those wounds and those trauma responses. Yes, 100%. But sometimes we just have so much love to give, and you have to set that firm boundary with that love, and as they give, you also give it that energy. You can't just give 100% and then you reward bad behavior, and if they not treat you right. It has to be mutual reciprocation, okay? Within really close to the same percentage, okay? If not the same, but close to it. All that to say, guys, as the Skillet song says, it's not me, it's you. Often we're trying to love unlovable people that are hard to love, and then we're apologizing for what, like, they make us feel like we're the bad person, or we have a weak moment, we mess up, and then we're apologizing, and the whole time they probably owe us the apology. So just remember today, sometimes it's not you, often it's them. And if you love hard, that's okay, just with boundaries. I'll say that time and time again. Thanks for listening.